Hey buddies, Mr. Pugly here, coming at you with another Borderlands 3 video. Today I want to show you the best glitches that you can do that will enable you to deal more damage in combat or allow you to enhance your combat in a certain way, maybe utility wise, depending on how you use it. Some of these glitches are kind of common in the community, but hopefully I can teach you some new things today. I've even covered some of them in the past before, but before I show you the meat and potatoes of the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch on the top right. You have no idea how much helps me out. And let's get into it.
Legendary? Whoa! No way, dude!
So first things first, let's talk about the Toboggan. Now the Toboggan is an artifact that allows you to get amp damage every single time you were to slide. So it makes you slide faster, and then after you slide, you get a protective bubble around you, and then when you shoot, it lets you do an amp shot with the first shot. A lot of people use this artifact to do a lot of one shot, but you can actually do a method that allows you to get infinite amp shots. It's very easy to do. All you have to do is make sure you have it equipped, and just while you're sliding, you down yourself. So you can use a TDR to down yourself, or if you don't have an explosive weapon in your hand, you could actually just destroy a barrel. One of the best areas to actually do the glitch is going to be in the slaughter shaft, because there's a nice little barrel right over here. So all you got to do is slide into it, and then you're immediately down. After you're down, you just immediately die like this, and you should, after you spawn in, have infinite amp shots. So I'll be showing that in just one moment. So now that I spawned back in, you can see all my shots are now amped, which is great. Now this works with weapon swaps. This can work when you swap to another map, as I'll show you in a few moments. The one key thing you got to do after you do this, you cannot unequip the artifact. So if I were to swap to a different artifact, I lose it. And if I were to have slid, I would have also lost it. So if I slid again, I would have immediately lost it. So I'm just going to proc it one more time, and then I'm going to go to a different map so you can actually see it in action. So I'm going to slide, kill myself like that, and then I'm going down, and I'm going to have infinite amp shots again. We're going to swap to another map. And just to confirm it did work, look, you can see all my amp shots are working. Now let's fast travel over to Sanctuary. And as you see right here, I just fast traveled to a new area, and then all my amp shots are still working. And just to prove that after you do slide, it's going to get rid of it, you can see that I have the infinite amp shots. I'm going to slide, and now I lost out on it. So make sure you don't slide, and make sure you don't unequip the Toboggan, or the effect will go off. And of course, after you save quit, the effect won't work. So if you want a permanent 2x damage increase on all shots, definitely do that trick. It's very, very useful. Now the next glitch that we're going to be talking about allows us to pretty much get our action skill back instantly. And the only thing that you're going to need is the Guardian rank topped off, which is right here. It requires 50 points into the hunter tree. You just need to redeem 50 points into the hunter tree, and then you'll have it. I already have it, and make sure that it's enabled. If you see it's like this, Guardian system disabled, make sure to enable it. And if you're new to the game, you don't have Guardian ranks yet, these unlock after you beat the main story, for those of you who don't know. So pretty much what this skill does is every single time our shields are full, we're going to experience action skill cooldown rate. So as you can see right here, my action skill has a long cooldown, around, I think it's 35 seconds. What if I can tell you that I can make that pretty much instantly come back very, very quickly? But it depends on how many times you proc topped off. So every single time you were to respec, you can actually stack procced off. So all you need to do is put 1 point randomly into the skill tree and just respec. So I'm just going to do this for a couple seconds, and every single time we get that procced or topped off is going to proc a stack, which is awesome. And this is a permanent stack. It ends until you save quit. You can die, you can change to a different map. You'll keep it pretty much forever, which is awesome. It just requires a little bit of money, but to respec, it takes a certain amount of your money. It's a percentile base, so you'll never have a instance where you're running out of money and you can't respec. Because I even got to the point where on a video that I covered on this glitch, I think of 2 or 3 months back, to a point where I was just redeeming it for $0, which is really, really cool. But let's activate your action skill, and you'll see that it's now 3 seconds. If I wanted to make this even quicker, I could actually go to do the topped off stack again and again and again until it's pretty much 0 seconds, which is excellent. Especially if you're Moze, you can get Iron Bear to come back really, really fast, which is awesome, especially for the builds that require Iron Bear to deal all your damage. Especially late game, you deal lots of damage with Iron Bear. But that leads into the next skill, because we need to activate an action skill or a way to proc Revolter. And for those of you who don't know, Revolter is a shield that every single time you activate its effect, it's going to give us increased fire rate. As you see right here, I'm shooting a lot faster, and it gives us additional shock damage. So you can actually get this bonus permanently. So you can see right here, all my damage is kinetic. I don't have any shock. So all I need to do is find a way to activate the shield. You can use action skill start or just use a way to break the shield. I'm just going to use action skill start. I'm going to activate my shield. I'm going to go into my menu, drop it, and now I'll have it permanently. You don't need to do anything else besides that. I've noticed that the fire rate with this glitch doesn't permanently stay, but the bonus shock damage does stay, which is very, very nice. So you'll see shortly we are shooting slower, as you see right here, but we still have the bonus shock damage, which is really, really nice. Now this glitch will go away if you were to re-equip the shield and activate its proc again. So before you pick it back up, switch to another shield, then pick it up, because if you were to pick it up without a shield equipped, you'll instantly equip it. So now I have the bonus forever, and I could swap to another map. I could kill myself, go and fight for my life, give up, and then I'll come back and I'll still have the bonus, as I'll show in a few moments here. So I just respawned and you see that I still have the effect, which is very, very nice. So we have that effect now permanently. So the next thing I'm going to show is a glitch that was actually found by Flatten recently, I think just about a month ago, when he was doing his salamander build, which I will link on the top right because it is a very cool build. This glitch requires you to pretty much get 1 point into biofuel, and then all you need to do is equip a certain salamander augment, which is the flamethrower balls. If you were to hit yourself to the point where Iron Bear would just die, he doesn't die and stays invincibly up forever, which is awesome. So you pretty much have an Iron Bear that's permanently up forever. I believe that this Iron Bear will still go down if you get dot damage on yourself and gets destroyed by the dot damage, but the initial blast by itself does not bring your Iron Bear down, and then you are permanently invincible. If you want a full showcase on that, which I totally recommend you to check out his channel and on the top right, because he's an awesome lad, I gotta say that. And then finally, this is another glitch I actually recently covered that will be using phase grass to allow us to get infinite novas, which is excellent. So everyone knows when you use Frozen Heart, when it's depleted, it makes everyone around you freeze and you get some HP back, which is excellent. And all you need to do to make this trigger is have, while phase grasp is active, Amara constantly triggers novas. This is a glitch exclusively to Amara. There are action skill active nova proccing effects that spawn on weapons, I believe, but those don't actually work with the glitch to allow you to spawn it infinitely, unfortunately. So this is a glitch exclusive to Amara. So I'm going to switch over to a map so we can actually test it out, because it's very, very easy to proc. So all you need to do to activate this is actually, you just need to phase grasp any target that you want with any augment. So this works with Ties That Bind, it works with Eternal Grasp. Pretty much it works with any single phase grasp ability in this tree. So I could use Ties That Bind and it still works. So if I were to proc it, all I need to do is, after I see the effect is going, while the duration of the phase grasp is up, all I need to do is pull up my map and fast travel to another location, and we'll have it up permanently now. So after we fast travel to another location, which is a recurring theme, every single one of these glitches are something that you can use after you fast travel. It's only going to stop working after you fulfill its condition again, or if you were to save quit. So you can see right here, I have the effect permanently on. So now I have the Frozen Heart effect to allow me to constantly have the Nova, which means that we can freeze everyone around us, which is very, very nice. So now any enemy that I come across will now just instantly freeze, and every single time the Nova deals damage, it's going to return HP to us. But since we're Amara, we're going to also get sustainment to proc, since it's elemental damage, and it's going to heal us constantly. So just because we have all these glitches up, we have the Revolter glitch, the topped off glitch, we have phase grasp glitch, and all I need to do is proc the Toboggan glitch. Let's just do a Malawan takedown after I get downed, and just use all the glitches at once and see how powerful we are if we were to do this all at once, which is excellent. So and this is a great example. After I die, you'll even see that I'm still having all my effects still, which is excellent. The one condition that you need to remind yourself on with the phase grasp thing, if you were to phase grasp someone again, you are unfortunately going to lose out on the bonus. So you do need to switch to something else. So I have all the effects active, and as you see right here, I switched over to another action skill. If I activate it, you'll still see I have the effect active again. Basically, you'll have the effect permanently until you phase grasp someone again, which is excellent. Let's start the Malawan takedown and just see how powerful we are. So I'm just gonna go over to these enemies, and you'll notice that they are instantly frozen, which means that they just die really, really quickly, because we're also using a Blade Fury build to deal lots of damage melee wise, and that also means that every single time we deal damage to a frozen target, we deal additional melee damage, which is excellent. And the Novas that we're doing right now are also getting the Revolter bonus damage, so all these guys are taking additional damage as well, which is very, very nice for us. So you see right here, basically we have all those things procced, and we're pretty much just able to one-shot most enemies. While the infinite Novas are going, you'll notice I can never die, which is awesome. So we can just constantly stand next to someone and just constantly get our HP back, which is super duper cool. So obviously none of these guys are going to be of any difficulty to us, so I'm just going to swap over to the Valkyrie squad so you can see me downing them really, really quickly as well. Now we're here at the Valkyrie squads. I'm pretty much just going to activate my action skill and deal just one little bolt right there, and then they're instantly down. Now this build normally can get these people down with just around one shot usually, so that wasn't necessarily anything impressive, but you still see here that we're able to deal lots and lots of damage very, very casually, because we have a lot of things stacking for us, which is very, very fun. So all these guys spawn, they're going to instantly die, not only from my bullets, but from the constant Novas as well. This guy's going to come down. I'm just going to shoot him a couple times, and he's instantly down as well. And another group of enemies are going to spawn, and we're just going to clear them very, very easily, not only from my bullets, but the Novas are actually going to do most of the work this time, just because I did a crappy job hitting the guy, I'll be honest. But that guy comes down, he's instantly downed as well. And then all these guys spawned, and then they're all pretty much dead in just about one shot. So I'm just going to send over one bullet that way, one bullet that way, and I guess that one bullet also ricocheted over there, and all the enemies are dead. So all these glitches are very, very fun. I highly recommend using them. I don't personally condone using these glitches as a way to center your build around, so I probably wouldn't center a build around any of these glitches unless you're just having fun with them. That's my philosophy, but I also want to tell you guys to go out and have fun with these glitches, because they're really, really fun. And as always, a big shout out to the members who make these videos possible. We have Jason Noodles, Clairvoyance, 31bar70, and Rick and Gracious. These are the people who support me as little as $5 a month, and you can also support me as little as $5 a month by becoming a member with the link in the comments, the description, or on the top right. The more members we have, the closer I get to becoming full-time, which means more videos for you guys. And if you want the full build for the build I'm doing right here with my Blade Fury, click on the top right. It's a very excellent Blade Fury build. You can deal 10 billion damage very casually, kill Seer in just about 5 seconds. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I hope y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.
And the last shall be first to immerse in a pass out heat, facing him out with a moxie melt till he woke up drowning in tchotchke hell. More in a cave with a torch on a wall than a window arrangement of porcelain dolls.